What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got, baby? Oh shit! Cartoon. D-Lo cartoon dumpster divers. D-Lo. This is 1 day old. So we have like hella hills like this. Well, in Virginia, there were hella hills like this. But it was always associated with Trash Mountain, which is like where like they basically like, I guess it's like some new age thing that they're doing where they're like burying trash, and then like the new green grass that grows over it, they're making it like play areas for children and like turning it into like parks and recreation and shit, since like they can't build anything on it. So they're starting to put like parks and stuff in the area that basically used to be a giant landfill. It's kind of crazy. But every time I see hills like this, that's all I ever think about now. Shout out America.
What if the whole world and the people we love are just cartoons, living in a cartoon globe, written by higher beings, stories of anger and feelings. We are just puppets getting puppeteered and pulled by the powerful people who punish the poor. Yo, pull on my string and the puppet goes shing. If I stared at the moon and it looked like a spoon, would it be a cartoon? If I swallowed the gram and then followed the man, would it just be a hologram? Hologram stared at the sun and it looked like a gun, but I hit on the run. If I stared in the sky and it looked like a pie, would I grab the cartoon spoon and try? If I stared at Mars and it looked too hard, I would keep 10 yards. And if I walked my dog and he turned to a frog, I would put him in a bog. If I stared at a heli and it looked like a berry, but I put it in my belly, belly, big boy, bass belly. No, I wouldn't put the berry in my belly, cause the berry's all smelly. Ugh. Do you want the berry in your belly? I'm ever ready for jelly. I'm very ready for tagliatelle. I'm getting heavy in the deli like Andy in New Delhi. I'm already ready and steady to get Shelly on the telly. Raw, that was a mouthful of shit.
What do you mean by that?
What if the whole world and the people we love are just cartoons, living in a cartoon globe, written by higher beings, stories of anger and feelings. We are just puppets getting puppeteered and pulled by the powerful people who punish the poor. Yo, pull on my string and the puppet goes shing. If I stared at the moon and it looked like a spoon, would it be a cartoon? If I swallowed the gram and then followed the man, would it just be a hologram? Hologram stared at the sun and it looked like a gun, but I hit on the run. If I stared in the sky and it looked like a pie, would I grab the cartoon spoon and try? If I stared at Mars and it looked too hard, I would keep 10 yards. And if I walked my dog and he turned to a frog, I would put him in a bog. If I stared at a heli and it looked like a berry, but I put it in my belly, belly, big boy, bass belly. No, I wouldn't put the berry in my belly, cause the berry's all smelly. Ugh. Do you want the berry in your belly? I'm ever ready for jelly. I'm very ready for tagliatelle. I'm getting heavy in the deli like Andy in New Delhi. I'm already ready and steady to get Shelly on the telly. Raw, that was a mouthful of shit. Just in case you didn't know I could spit, 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 rip, spit, spit, rip, spit, spit, spit. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap.
I was thinking way too hard in the beginning. I was trying to figure out, like, nigga, it wouldn't matter if you were staring at the helicopter and it turned to a berry or you ate it. The shit, I was confused because I was like, why are you asking me questions about what another nigga wrote? I don't know. I don't know. If it's somebody else writing this for you, then you're not even making a decision. So whatever you're talking about doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even matter. Well, I guess it's the words written by another nigga, but then it's not in third person. I don't fucking know. I was like, what?
What if the whole world and the people we love are just cartoons, living in a cartoon globe, written by higher beings, stories of anger and feelings. We are just puppets getting puppeteered and pulled by the powerful people who punish the poor. Pull on my string and I might get violent. I recommend that you stay silent. Imitations of federal sirens, illustrations of sketches smiling. I know this is all fake, not science.
Woo, basically, bro, or who, K Woo, basically how it goes, right? I think a lot of people are confused on this recently. Niggas just be throwing shit in they ain't never even listened to. They just put it in there, daydreaming, thinking it's gonna be okay. I only want to hear shit that you heard and was like, this is the greatest piece of musical fucking art that I've ever heard in my life. Right now, I'm listening to this song 500 million times plus, and I'm still banging it against my speakers. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear shit that's like, oh my God, I love this. Now, if you come in the chat and you consistently recommend me an artist, and then we listen to that nigga and we enjoy that nigga as a group, and then that nigga drops something and we all want to listen to it together, that's totally fine. 100%. Don't give a fuck about some nigga that you heard that might sound like something you heard me listen to before, so you just recommended it because you were like, oh, you might like this. Fuck no. If it's not like, I'm talking about the like if it's not on your playlist and you haven't already sent it to 7 of your friends, or I'm the only nigga that you feel confident enough to send it to because you like them niggas gonna judge me, but low key, me and Joe got the same kind of thought process, so he might fuck with this. I fuck with it, so we can check it out. You know what I'm saying?
And I could climb out the bowl or rip through the screen and swallow a gun and stare at the heli and hold on the pull on my string and the puppet goes. If I stared at the moon and it looked like a spoon, but it'd be
nah, bro. I have about 14 different playlists: rock, country, mixes of both, house mixes of country, rock, fucking screamo, dude. Fucking, I love everything. Okay, cap, not everything. Really, 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 really deep screamo, don't like it. I'm like right on the cusp. You know what I'm saying? Like some screamo that also got a little bit of rock in it. That's like not too much screamo, but they just like go in there to express some crazy emotions during a song, but then it goes back to just some regular ass shit. That's the kind of shit I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
a cartoon. If I swallow the gram and then follow the man, would it just be a hologram? Hologram stared at the sun and it looked like a gun, but I hit on the run. If I stared in the sky and it looked like a pie, would I grab the cartoon spoon and try? If I stared at Mars and it looked too hard, I would keep 10 yards. And if I walked my dog and he turned to a frog, I would put him in a bog. If I stared at a heli and it looked like a berry, but I put it in my belly. If niggas knew what I listened to every day, it
would blow niggas' mind.
My belly, cause the berries.
Like I think all day at work today, I was listening to a fucking Dolly Parton, what you call it, a Dolly Parton mix. That was all I was listening to today at work. Like niggas wouldn't even believe it.
So smelly. Ugh.
See, I think when these guys make music, they're specifically trying to, I don't necessarily, like, I'm like confused on if it's like they're trying to make music, but I think they're really just trying to show you like how crazy they can go with like their, whatever it is they do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to show you the levels, not necessarily like I'm trying to make a really good song. It's just like they're trying to make it very intricate and show. Yeah, they're showing the range. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy talent, bro. It still blows my mind because I didn't know that these niggas made music like that. You know what I mean? So I'm here for it 100%. Shit hard. Like, this might be D-Lo's best. It's crazy work. I'm confused as hell on that title because we've heard some banging shit off from this nigga D-Lo. That one shit where he was in the room and it was his own self giving him the backup. You know what I'm talking about? I think that was one of the mixes that he had presented to GBB. That nigga is a different nigga. This shit right here, it was all right. But I ain't really, the cartoon, the play on, what do you call it? What's that theory? It's like that theory of that TV show. What the fuck is that TV show called again? Where like the Truman Show, like that Truman Show thought process or whatever. I don't know. And I don't like to think of that because it's just like then niggas start getting depressed. Like, well, hopefully my life isn't written out. Like, hopefully I'm supposed to have experiences and the things that I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It get weird.